Michael Doyle, thank you very much. My voice is hoarse. Have you ever scored a goal like that in your entire life?
Yeah, to be fair, I caught that well, but I think I scored a better goal than that for Portsmouth, to be honest with you, against
Really?
Accrington Stanley. Yeah, a volley, like, but I don't know. It's up to people to probably decide. But yeah, I was just delighted we got the win. To be fair, for the lads, it was last thing I think we wanted was a replay on the Tuesday night, and that was the one thing we said before the game. We were hoping just that we could get a result today, so it didn't come to that. So last kick of the game, and delighted, caught it well. So sometimes they go into Rose Ed and everybody in the stadium saying what you're doing. So it was nice, yeah.
Can you talk us through the thought process when it falls to you?
Just once I seen the keeper come out of his box, to be fair, and he kind of hit it, he hit it, and it just came straight into me pat, and I knew the minute I seen the ball coming to me, I thought, I'm having a shot here. And obviously the crowd had shouted shoot, but I'd already made my mind up. So it was just, it was one of them. I just caught it lovely. And as I say, sometimes, you can't go out for a bloody throw in like that, But lucky enough today, I've just caught it well, and it's gone in, so great.
I'm going to have to YouTube this goal that you scored against Portsmouth to see if it's any better than that now. But how precious is that moment to score a goal like that? And that celebration there in front of the main stand.
I think it was just, it was brilliant. Like, as I say, the club's gone through a lot the last in my time here, and I'm starting to come out the other side of it now, which is it's great. I know we haven't achieved nothing yet, but I think everybody can see that there's a good squad of lads here, and everybody's fit and wanting to play, and the manager's got a way of playing. Everybody's kind of buying into it, and I think the goal was just a sort of celebration of the team. We were all just delighted to win, and keep that momentum going, and we're on a good run at the minute, and I think that's what it was more about. I think we're just keep building that momentum as a team, and that's the most important thing. And I think everybody can see it. I think the fans and that, as I said, are all buying into it. We've got players that are injured, Ben Turner, Jim, Regan, and that, which will massive help to us when they come back as well. So it looks like we're going in the right direction, So again, it's great. We're a few games now from a possible chance of getting into Wembley as well, and so it's all little things with the momentum. Just keep building,
As a game today, taking away the finish at the end, if we can do, and I don't know if it's possible, but as a game, what did you make of it, and what did you make of the team's performance?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, first half was quite pleased. The conditions were tough in a sense with the wind. I don't know if it felt like that, but on the pitch it was difficult, and but I felt we played well. We tried to do the right things. With some great opportunities, just couldn't get it in the net, and the goal disallowed. But we kept fighting and showing that spirit, and we obviously scored. And, they scored a goal. Disappointing to concede that from a set piece, but as I say, we popped up, and I think the goal aside, I think we looked like a team that were trying to win the game. We were trying to do things quick and get up and down, and I think we were desperate just to get the win. I think that's the sort of momentum that we've built now as a team. We just keep going.
Neil Ardley used it as an opportunity to give some players a rest. Do you never fancy a rest?
Well, to be fair, if the manager, if he feels I need a rest, I'll be more than happy. And it's one of them, as I say, just keep playing, and I'm enjoying it. As I say, if there's, obviously with the probably people being injured at the minute with Jim and Regan and that, we need everybody at the fore. So I'm more than happy to play if needed. So I'm delighted. But this is the way things are in football. Sometimes you have everybody fit, and then at the minute we're sort of a lot of bodies down.
I think everybody is coming round to how much you give to this football club. As one of the senior players, you're often one of the scapegoats, but it seems like you're finally getting the credit that you deserve over the last few weeks. Do you feel that?
Yeah, I don't really look at things like that. Things are difficult. As I say, I came in here last year, and it was a tough environment to walk in, and but you want to do things right. I came here, it was I never once felt I didn't want to be here after we'd gone down, and sometimes there's you have to go through that bit of negativity and that, but I try not to pay too much attention to it. The one thing I'll say about myself, I always try to do things right, and sometimes people, they can have a go at you, but I'm man enough to take that, because I know what I put into it, in a sense of I try to do everything right, I try to train right, keep myself fit, and as I say, it's never from a lack of trying to do things right, but I can understand people's frustration. As I say, the club's gone through an awful lot. The expectations last year were to get promoted. We're now in a national league, and it's tough, you know. But as I say, you know, I think the club's really on the up since, you know, everything's changed with ownership and things like that. And as I say, I think, you know, the manager and that, the way we're trying to play, and the boys all buying into it, I think you can feel it. But at the same time, I know we haven't achieved near enough anything yet, you know. So it's important we just keep building and getting better, you know, and that's what's important.
Straight back into it. Unfouled on Tuesday, but I wonder if you'll be replaying that goal over in your head a couple of times between them.
As I say,
should.
As I say, it's one of them. It's great, you know, and obviously at my stage of my career as well, I am near the end. You know, there's no getting away from it, and but you know, it's a nice little moment, especially with it being a winning goal. So it's great. I'm just disappointed my kids weren't here today. They had a bit of a day off today, and they didn't come, you know, with the weather. So every time they don't come, I manage to nick one. So they'd be disappointed, you know, because I'm used to watching my little girl score all the goals all the time, and any time I have a go at her when she's playing, I say, "How'd you miss that chance?" And she'll always say, "You never score," you know. So it's nice to be. I'm sure we can show her tonight. Have a little look at it, you know, and we can have a laugh about it.
You should. I'm sure it'll be on YouTube before you know it. Well done.
Thanks very much, lads. Cheers, lads.
What did the lads say to you when you got back into the dressing room?
I think they were just in disbelief, to be honest with you, you know, to be honest, saying what was that? But as I say, I think I've said it before, and at previous clubs, like, without being big-headed, I never really score tap-ins. I only score goals from far out, obviously because I play a bit deeper, but I don't score a lot, like, nice.
So talk us through this wonder goal that you scored for Portsmouth Accrington. Was it as far out as that?
It wasn't as far out, no, but it was about 35 yards out, and yeah, it was up for quite a few awards actually when I scored it in the AFL awards and that, and I really felt that was probably I don't know, as I say, it's up to you to have a look and maybe have a judge of it yourselves, but obviously that's right up there, you know. It was amazing goal, you know, like amazing feeling to score a goal like that, you know.
Because you had a chance in the first half, didn't you, when you got into the edge of the box? I thought you're getting closer.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, I was a bit disappointed there because I tried to hit it across the keeper, you know, and I put too much on it and disappointed, you know. So I kind of, you just forget about it. I think there's my one chance for every 20 games gone, you know. So for it to fall to me like that again, it was great.
How much are you enjoying your football this year?
Yeah, I am. I'm really enjoying it. As I say, it's great. As I say, it's a lot of new. I think the club needed that bit of freshness last year. You know, there's a lot of lads that were here over a couple of year period that had done really well, and unfortunately, you know what happened last year. But as I say, once the owners came in, there was a lot of work to be done in a sense, because it was literally the week before the season started, and we knew it was going to take a bit of time. And you know, now everybody seems to be coming together. As I say, it's I'm enjoying it. I am really enjoying it because the manager's got away and that the way they want to play, and I love it. Like, you know, as I say, I'm enjoying my football, and there's nothing better when you go into training every day and you're playing with lads that you really, you know, you're all buying into it together, and yeah, it's great once you pick up results and things like that now, and hopefully we can just keep building on the momentum, you know, and put a right run together between now and the end of the season to get right in the mix, you know.
What do you think this team is capable of achieving this season?
I think we've shown, like, you know, and I think we've shown we're a match for anybody, you know, and we'll always try to play the right way. And I think last week was a massive test for us in a sense of playing against a strong Bromley team. You know, they're quite, you know, on the front foot in your face, and it was hard to deal with at times. And maybe earlier on in the season, like I think you've seen it in Barrow and Hartlepool, you know, I think last week showed we've kind of learned from them type of games. Not that there were different styles of play, but when the pressure came on us a bit, we seemed to cope with it a lot better last week. But I think, listen, don't get me wrong, we rode our luck at times, but you know, we missed a few chances as well. But I think last week, hopefully that could be a turning point for us. You know, as a team that's been in the sort of top two all season, and to come out on top in a game like that was great for us, you know, and hopefully we can keep building it now for the season.
What would it mean to you if you were to do the unthinkable and get back into the Football League at the first attempt?
Oh, it'd be brilliant, like, you know, I mean, everything, you know, because you know, it was such a disappointment last year to be part of the team that ended up getting, you know, out of the Football League, you know. So I think the aim for everybody at the club is to get this club back in to the Football League as quick as possible, you know, and that's certainly the aim. But so much more hard work to be done, and you know, days like today are great when you get that win and everything that goes with it. But we know what's the most important thing is that trying to get promoted. You know, I think that's with the players that we have. We're not hiding away from it. I think that's the aim, is we want to get promoted. There's no getting away from it.